your titties is out. So Sexy Red throws an impromptu show because she got denied for going to a high school. Because why? She a pothead.
Nobody called the police.
So look, so this school put me, I came up here, got you, try to talk to the kids, get them the word of the day, they gonna put me all on me. Tell me I smell like weed, watch this. He gonna try to get mad. Oh man. You're nobody.
You like I'm finna sit with y'all.
They ain't come to see you, Otis.
Otis?
You heard who they screaming for. Hi y'all. Bro, me poke my head up.
They put us out with...
What? I need to know who she was dissing. Oh man, I'm the superintendent. Like,
This
you
is
can't
so
come in our
sad.
school smelling
Oh
like
my
weed.
God.
Like, I don't even know who booked you.
I want to laugh about it so much, but this is so sad.
Yeah.
She literally pulled up to a school. They said, listen, we have standards. I know you don't, but we do. And that's why you don't got no money and nobody want to see you. What intentions did you have? You pulled up to do what? To give them the word of the day? What's the word of the day? Listen, y'all just stay focused. Y'all stay on that grind. And it's going to be snakes in the grass, but it ain't nothing but a work. At the end of the day, the day got to end. Right. And that's on what? On my soul. And then the whole crowd says, on my soul. That's the word of the day. What do you have to offer? Because you got your titties is out. Mind you, didn't see the outfit. Knew her titty was out, though, before I even seen the video. See the video, the titties out like I assumed.
Yeah, no.
She can't even watch her mouth during the video. Yeah, it's a 34-second clip. You can't even watch her mouth. You think this principal's supposed to let you in to talk to our next generation? So we can have what? Sexy Red Part 2, 3, and 4 walking around in the future?
Red is seen stood on top of the car and turning up outside the school where she was denied. The ski rap star, along with her latest single, Get It Sexy, while a group of excited students chant along. So let's watch that part.
I ain't gonna hop down on that. Oh, smash that
This is actually probably one of the most disheartening pieces of news I've read. Just for the fact that, like, it's obviously, you know what I think? I think they hit a soft spot. Cause I think that what they said is, listen here, Sexy Red, we love that the kids love you, but you're not really representing nothing valuable. You're not really representing nothing that's worthwhile. I think she knew that's what they were saying. That's how she took it. Oh, cause I come in here smelling like weed, but I still got money. But ma'am, you have no value though. You have riches, but you have no wealth. Hey man, I'm speaking to her soul right now. Like
Yeah, no,
that's so sad,
you get,
man.
like, the insecurity just kind of leaking out.
Yeah,
That's why you broke, Otis. And she starts
Yeah.
she starts revert like, why? First of all, why are we booking Sexy Red? But second of all, it's like you come to speak to the kids, but you talk just like them.
I don't think that they booked her.
She just pulled up.
That's what it. She said, I came to give him the word of the day, as in like, not like a give back moment. Like I'm doing a press tour. I'm doing a press tour or whatever, and I'm coming to stop by.
Yeah, I mean they
Like I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
The article is calling it a high school gig. They're calling it a gig.
Okay, so let me clarify. So I'm not taking it as they said, can you come perform for our prom throwback night?
Yeah,
I'm taking it as she called the school that was closest to her concert and was like, let me stop by on the way to come and sing for y'all. And they like, oh, okay, that's cool for us. Is there really an artist that a predominantly black school would deny?
there was a TikToker that made the point that black kids are not seen as kids. So we can watch this real quick.
These new age adults are exactly why I'm afraid to have kids. Because they want to be the kids. Like, the grandma's the baby. Currently going viral on Twitter right now because I had retweeted a post where Sexy Red was mad because she couldn't go and perform or speak at a school. And I said that I've been telling y'all her target audience is kids. Because it is. That's what I believe. That's what I see with this shit. You don't gotta agree. I don't care. A lot of these new age artists target kids with very hypersexual and explicit content. I feel like my point is proven seeing that she's mad she can't go into a f***ing school.
So that's the point that I was about to make. Is the fact that she was so headstrong or going to and getting into a school, she obviously had ties, connections, and desires laying within that school. And I want to know why your hit songs are Pound Town, Get It Sexy, Bend It Over for Drake, Shake That Butt for Me, and you are just saying, why can't I go perform for the 13, 14-year-olds? Why? Like, why? Because I smell like a little, what's wrong with that? That's some illness.
Because why, as an adult entertainer whose music is on the verge of erotica, would you even think it's appropriate for you to show up at a school and then show up like that? Smelling like marijuana with your cleavage hanging out. Baby, you wouldn't even be able to go visit your baby daddy in prison looking like that. But that's how you show up for the kids. Okay. 2, why would adults even think it is morally right to book a Sexxy Red to come speak to kids? From the teachers to the superintendent to, why would y'all think that's acceptable? The adults of this generation do not want to protect children. They just want to exploit them. Y'all don't see black kids as kids. You don't see black children as children. This is why y'all in my comments in my last videos mad at me because I don't agree with an 18-year-old being a 304. The amount of adults in my comments trying to justify this shit is like blowing my mind. Somebody said, well, adults love Sexxy, kids love Sexxy. What adult is condoning their child listening to Sexxy Red? Even I had to sneak to listen to Kaya. The adultification of black kids right now makes me want to slap every bitch in here. A lot of these new age adults remind me of those older monitors who would come and substitute after school and who would think they was one of the kids. I'll never forget, I had a whole beef with one of these grown ass monitors. Literally, I had to call my mom up to the school because she beefing with me like she a kid. Literally. You mad at me, but you kicking it with the whole football squad. And what's funny is she ended up getting fired years later because it got found out that she was messing with one of the kids. And that's what y'all be giving. Like, weirdo behavior. Y'all are blurring the lines. Y'all do not want to hold space for the kids. I told y'all hating bitter aunties is in the club with y'all now. They in the club turning up with you. They don't want to be your auntie. They don't want to be a big sister. They don't want to be your mentor. They your competition. Confirmation. You can go to the club right now and see an 18-year-old with the same aesthetic as a motherfucking 35-year-old. It's weird. Y'all are weird. The grandma's the baby.
She mentioned that we don't see them as kids, and that's something that I had to and I constantly have to remind myself because I think she's onto something there. Because kids will approach you as older than they should be, and you kind of just adapt to we as adults too often let the kids tell us how mature they are by their words and their actions and not looking at the background of their actions, what caused them to do these things. Because if you were exposed to sexual stuff at an early age, that doesn't mean you're allowed to be sexual at 12. You should have never been exposed to it early. So we need to figure out how to get you back to where a 12-year-old should be mentally. Not say, well, you know, she got stuff that she went through at home, so that's why. Oh, you know, that's just how she is. She's just a 304. That's just, you know, how she get down. There's no reason that we should be justifying and allowing children to act this way. And I feel like oftentimes I'm having to remind myself of keeping the bar high. Like, we walk around and we see so many kids can't pull their pants up, and we've realigned how we view sagging. Like, okay, just pull it up to where it's right under your butt. No, pull it up to your waist. But when you see it so much, you start to just like readjust the bar. Like, well, my pants not like his, because now they wear it at the knees. They wear their pants at the knees now, bro. Like, it's crazy. And, you know, the vibe is the baggy pants, so they fall even lower. So it's like, hey, just pull it up to where it's right there. No, pull them pants up. You look corny. Put a belt on. Yeah. You look silly.
You can't let the expectations slide lower and lower and lower as the years go on, because it's just it sets the tone for the next generation. And so like what's cool now is gonna be even way cooler then because everybody was doing it. So.
Yeah, and don't get me started on grown men and grown women getting down with the kids. Don't even get me started on that, because I have some people that know that person and they're gonna take direct offense to it.
Yeah.
But if the shoe fit, I ain't gotta force it. That's all I'm saying.
The shoe fit.
If I mention hanging out with the kids and you like, is he talking about me? Yep.
That's you.
Yep. Because why you assume I was talking about you? Y'all too grown to be dealing with these kids in the way that y'all are doing. And that was actually a post that I sent you about, you know, and that's just as somebody who does well with kids. That's always my fear, is being clumped in because of my age group and my age demographic, being clumped in with them. I ain't bumping no Sexy Red. And I'm not getting down with you on saying it's skibbity. It is not skibbity.
Or Riz God.
Sexy Red is not skibbity Riz God, bro. Sexy Red is a mad L, bro, and she stays glazing. She stays glazing, bro.
Right, get off of Otis.
Like, get off of Otis, bro.
Dang.
You are not the Rizzler at all, bro.
All right, we got to stop this. I'm uncomfortable. Yeah, it's getting tough. And I know we talked about, like, how, you know, Satan, we got to go back to God. Like, Satan, like, when you said it, I was just like, oh, my gosh. It's confirmed, bro. Like,
yeah.
Satan was the minister of music in heaven, and he fell down.
God.
He was the skibbity Riz God. Like,
when it came to playing instruments and stuff, he was
platinum, all that, bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
And so now we have the manipulation coming through music. And it's just it's become like you ever remember, bro, like, so think back to like Kanye, Good Life. You remember that Good Life video? And they had the girls in the church, and they was like this a little bit.
Yeah.
They wasn't twerking. They was like, bah, bah,
They was
bah.
dancing.
They was just, they was dancing. I don't know if you remember, but I was scared for my mama to walk in on me watching that.
Duh. Bro.
On the Good Life video.
Yeah.
With T-Pain talking about in all the colors.
Yeah.
Look up to the good and all the videos like that. Even the Nicki Minaj was not bah, bah, bah in her videos back then. Even but she had the blue. I was like, my mama walk in right now.
Even like the when I was a gay shit, he was a samurai. Somehow, what song is that? Whatever song that is. But he was like, she was acting like a samurai. It was like too sexy. I was like, I was watching, but I was like,
no,
like she's fully dressed, bro.
My
Fully
mother
clothed.
is going to see me.
Keep doing it.
I was there nervous. Now, like literally, my students ask me, can they like listen to music on my computer? And my answer has to be no, because it's automatic that even if you go and pull up like the lyric video, the next one is likely to be a music video. And at any given moment, I'm like, hey, pause it real quick. So let's say you on this tab playing Cool Math and your music playing in the background. If I say pause it, you switch tabs and pause it, I guarantee this butt.
It's going to be.
You paused on butt.
It's softcore.
It
You
really
feel me?
is. And so it's become to the point where it's like, listen, no music in the class.
Yeah.
They be trying to put it on the board and stuff. It's like, no. Because like, look at the lyrics, bro.
If Otis walk in,
Why are we talking
clapped.
about Cootie Cat every other line? If I pause at any given line, I guarantee there's like at least 3 cuss words on there. And that's why kids walk around just cussing up a storm.
That's all they listen to. I remember I was editing. I was doing a little editing thing with one of your students or whatever, and we're going through it. And he was like, "All right, what song you want to use for this edit?" And he was like, "I'm thinking this song by this artist, like mad gangster rap artist, like on par with what was the old boy name?
EBK J-Bo. Hey, you know what I'm saying? EBK J-Bo, stay on that. You know what I'm saying?
J-Bo.
He really about that
On
life
the
on
same
5-5
verse.
Crip.
And he's playing it. I'm like, all right, let's see if we can find a clean
Clean
version,
version,
I guess.
please.
It was still like the word. I was
It
like,
was
you know,
still-
we don't finna do this edit, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll just, it's just for the edit. We're not gonna post it anywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking like, this is what they listen to.
Yep. It's what
Oh
they
my
consume.
god! And you wonder why they over here tripping.
And
all
I
the
want
time.
to scratch the word listen to, and I want to reframe it as consume.
Consume.
Because if we were to start understanding music as consummation, and you're consuming that music, you're consuming those words, those lyrics. What good does it do that you do an affirmation?
Yeah.
What good does it do that you come to school and do your math work? Listen, the only numbers you know are 9mm and 304.
Yeah.
What is you doing in math class? If they ain't talk about 304, you lost when it comes to the arithmetic.
Yeah.
Like, that's all you know. The only English you know is gang signs. That's all you know.
That's all you know. Just
Like,
slang.
there's no it's almost impossible to set the standards high in every. It's almost impossible to raise the bar in other portions of your life if when it comes to your at home and majority of your life, you're consuming such negativity.
all the time.
Such negativity
All the time.
to where cursing is a part of your language. Like I fear for our next generation, and I told you I had to stop telling my kids they're going to graduate, and I started had to tell my kids they're going to go to college
Yeah, you gotta be
because
specific.
and it's so sad. It's so sad, and I'm a part of it. That we like, bro, just graduate. We are lowering the bar.
That is on par with them kids being like, I just want to live to 18.
You're gonna go to college, sir. Master's degree. That's the only reason I'm back in school is because I want to put a doctorate degree on my wall and say that's me. Y'all can do it too. That's me. Y'all can do it too. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how low the bar is, and that we have people like Sexy Red thinking that they deserve. Don't get me started. Don't even get me started.
Say it.
Because now that I'm really thinking about it, why does Sexy Red think that she deserves to be in that school? Other than her income bracket, what makes you think you deserve to come and talk to kids? These rappers are getting out of hand. They are smelling themselves a little bit way too much because you are not the stuff. You look like stuff.
Type stuff.
Type.
Nah,
They are getting out of hand. What can you just imagine? Somebody from... Just imagine being in your neighborhood and there's a lady across the street that dressed like a 304 and go by the nickname Sexy Red. Saying, "Oh, I'm gonna follow you to your little sister's school. I'm gonna go speak to the kids and tell them word of the day, tell them how they can get to where they want to be."
What? Ma'am, you're not even where you need to be.
What? You'd be like, "Oh, I got money," and that's when we just, "Oh, she has money."
Yeah.
So let's listen to it. So do the drug dealers, and so do the strippers.
And that's the people that never had anything growing up, or like they just were lacking in like resources and stuff like that, bro. They think they get money, and now they think they made it. No, sir.
No, you did not.
No, sir. That's not equivalent. That is not equivalent
That's
at all.
not the same thing.
Because how'd you gain your money? Sexy Red, you gained your money by corrupting children. Period. Corrupting a generation. Corrupting people. Like that's what you're...
Right.
Your music is not even good.
It's really not.
Your music is not even good.
It's not.
Like you step in the studio and you're like, oh my gosh, let me just blow this studio money real quick. And then just say anything. Anything. I'm like, I just think it's so delirious how some of these artists like Ice Spice, Megan Thee Stallion, she got longevity. I don't know. Like she be spin sometimes. It's trash, but she be spin. I'm not gonna cap.
I don't like nigga like that, bro.
But she better than Sexy Red and Ice Spice.
She better than
though.
Sexy Red and
like
for
what
sure.
you want? They got Sexy Red, Ice Spice.
Only girl I'm taking is Cardi.
What's all girl? What's the new girl? Lay something. She been doing the stylistic videos. I don't know.
But
Lotto. Like they really
stop
think
acting
like
Lotto can rap. Please stop.
They're like this. They're like, wow, I have a future in this.
Mm-hmm.
I can really make some of myself. I'm gonna last forever. I'm gonna be a legend. Who told you this?
Yeah, who told you that?
Who told you this other than the simps in your comment section?
Yeah.
Stop. You're not making good music.
It's crazy. But I mean, and even aside from like musical opinion, you have nobody should be educating kids unless you're coming from a place of having that education.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you learn other than being in the music industry? So you could tell us maybe about your deal.
Yeah.
You could tell us maybe about
the creative process, I guess.
And even then, how creative is it? So most of what you're telling us is how to shake it. Like, I don't know what else Sexy Red could teach me.
Yeah.
Unless I am trying to be a rapper, what can Sexy Red teach me?
Yeah, like what we get all these rappers on a panel. Oh, Sexy Red, I have a question. You right there in the red. What's up? I just wanted to know. I wanted to be a rapper, just like you. What does it take to get in that position?
And that's it.
What's she gonna say?
She's gonna say, well, you know what I'm saying?
You feel
All
me?
I do is, you know what I'm saying? No,
Tell him,
this
Sexy.
So, if you want to get into my position and you trying to do it like I do it, then what you got to do is throw it back for Drake, shake that bum for me. I just played with y'all. Next question.
Like, didn't even answer the question. Like, I had genuine aspirations to be a musical artist, man. Like, you can
I just, like, bro, being in the school environment, it's like, wow, Sexy Red is so successful. I want to go somewhere. Sexy Red, I have a question for you. I just wanted to know, was it best for my business as an LLC or as an S Corp? And also, what should I do about my tax filings? Them the questions that we need to be answering. Man. Sexy Red, what's the first place that I should invest my money? If I get $100 from my mom today, should I go and put it in a savings account? Like, is it a waste of my time to just go sit my money in the bank? Should I invest it somewhere? Is there something I could do with that money instead of investing it?
You feel me? I just,
you know what I'm saying?
I gotta talk to my, you feel me? I got the good Jews on my account.
See, you know what I'm saying? Because when you get in a position like Sexy, you can get people to do that for you.
I don't know.
Let him pay your bills for you. And you know what else? Throw that ball for Drake. Say that ball for me. That's all she know.
Funniest scenario. Just a whole bunch of just people, just trash rappers, bro, on a panel.
Bro, I'm telling you. Ski it. Hey, but where did FNF go?
What is that?
FREE.
Oh, yeah. That's Glorilla. She in there too.
Wait, FNF is Glorilla?
Yeah, that's Glorilla. She in there too.
So what's wrong with them? He's like becoming like with the transgender rappers.
Oh, like the deep voice rappers?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, where did this come from?
I don't know. And I just hate when I see the homie like, Nate, he think Glorilla is sexy. I'm like, Nate.
Do you really?
Nate. Stop it.
She got a wide throat. You know how I feel about wide throat women.
She got the what is that? What's that dog? The dang Frenchy nose, feel me? Kind of go up like this. She smile like this. Oh, she laugh like this.
Who the other one that?
She laugh like your student. I'm not hungry. Run free. Do it back for me. This is not a good look. This is going on the out of context page. I'm gorilla. Throw it back for Drake. Oh my god.
Who the other one?
Gorilla, Sexy Red, Ice Spice.
Suzuki.
Oh yeah.
What's her name?
I think it's like some Suzuki.
Suzuki.
I don't even know about
This
her.
is no decorum.
Ricky
No
Smiley.
Ricky Smiley. Just no decorum.
Ricky Smiley was on this other now.
Nah, Ricky Smiley he targeted the wrong people. You need to go pull up to
Them
Suzuki,
rappers.
Suzuki house.
Oh my god.
Go pull up to Suzuki.
Yeah,
That's because you got that Japanese name. Embarrassing Japanese folk like that.
Right, them good old Japanese
Them
folk.
good old Japanese folk.
Good old Japanese folk. Versus some of these white folk.
But
there's some shit that needs to happen. This is like actual demonic possession.
nah.
I'm convinced. I'm convinced.
Bro's
like,
convinced that
this
niggas is possessed.
This is demonic possession. Don't get it tripping. Not in like the he start floating. Like just in like
do rap god.
just in the sense of just like the intentions that you're having are not your intentions. Like at this point, it is just God. It's like dang near the what is it called? Mind, the reprobate mind. It's kind of like that. If I'm thinking,
this is
reprobate mind is like
reprobate
mind.
reprobate mind.
Let me see.
Oh, is bro about to educate me? Hey, Kyle, pull that up.
I'm about to educate you.
What's Duro's guy's name?
What is his name?
Jesse?
Reprobate mind.
Jackie. It is Jesse.
No, it's not. What is her name?
Bro's name is not Jesse?
Dang, no. Joe Rogan. Bro, pull it up. What's his name?
Bro.
We think about it. We'll get it by the end.
I could have sworn it was Jesse.
But according to Christian doctrine, a reprobate mind is a mind that has become hardened and no longer feels remorse or misgivings for vile acts. This is considered a sign of reprobation, and it means that God has permanently withdrawn his offer of salvation to the reprobate. The reprobate is then capable of committing sins that are not common among mankind.
Let me see that. Because this don't even sound.
And that's what I'm saying. Like it's almost that.
What is a reprobate?
Make sure you don't mess up saying that word because it's very it sounds like something else.
Reprobate?
Masturbate mind.
No, I'm reading. You talk it out. Why do you feel like it is?
So it's like I said. So Pharaoh was a reprobate. He was hard. His heart was hardened so much that he just couldn't. God couldn't get through. So he just That's when God gives you up to your devices. God gives you up to your desires. And at that point, you're like an easy tool for Satan. Like at that point, Satan doesn't really even gotta like put stuff in your mind anymore because it's already there. It's hardened. It's already solidified in your demeanor, in the way you talk, the way you act. You know, in your spirit, basically.
This sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds like what we would consider the only unforgivable sin. If you read in, I believe it's in Acts where they talk about the unforgivable sin.
Yeah, if you just, it's blaspheming.
Blasphemy.
His name?
Yeah, blasphemy against the Holy Spirit.
His name. And it's like
what it means is to deny the existence of it, and that's why it's unforgivable. Because if you deny it and you are hardened against it, there's no way you can be saved because you did it. You denied it. You reneged on the first part of it, and that's why it's the unforgivable. There's no way you can die having denied it and still expect to have accepted it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, don't get twisted. It's not like the agnostics. That's like I don't really know if he exists or not. Like that's not denying. Denying is just like
it's when you live the life.
Like, bro, God is just not like.
And,
even if there was, I still wouldn't. Like, no, I'm denying.
And you lived your life through denial and died in denial.
In denial,
it never was able to be forgiven.
You're done for. You're clapped.
So why do we mention that? You think that Sexy Red is a reprobate?
I think it's getting there. I don't really know it personally, but I'm just thinking like, how do you really feel like you're in the right? Like, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. You were smoking weed. Let's say you were smoking weed. You just little.
I really just think
brain
it's
cells
that
kinda slow.
I think it's that she has equated success to money,
Mm-hmm.
and she hasn't decided that we need to have educators stick to educating.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's why this is so sad to me, because it's pitiful that somebody who makes music and twerks believes that they have a right to educate our generation.
It's like, dude,
It's insane.
No. You
It's
have
like,
you don't even have a right to be in the same room.
so
as
what?
them.
Like, my thing is just like, can you just, because it really is soft core, but can you imagine like hardcore?
Yeah.
A hardcore star coming to a school to say, let me educate our students. Because honestly, these celebrities have probably made more than the teachers ever will.
Mm-hmm.
But why does that give them a right to come educate our students? We don't need more stars. We don't need more women throwing it back.
We don't.
We need more women turning into scholars.
Mm-hmm.
And so for Sexy Red to come and think that her representation is what deserves, and they're cheering for me, it's so sad, man. I think you have this thought probably because kicking it with me though, because you to say that, like, it's just sad for her to go and be like, but they cheering for me, and her not think it's bad.
Just blind to it.
Like, why doesn't she find that to be sad?
Because I'm thinking I would have more respect for these, like, all these rappers, like, no rappers in schools. Let's just keep it a buck. Like, unless you're like maybe Common, like stuff like that, like maybe
Common.
them, that come in.
Killer Mike for sure.
Killer Mike for sure.
But that's people that Killer Mike's not gonna come and teach you how to rap.
Yeah.
He's gonna come and educate you on your
Look, you just
history.
finance, bro.
Yeah.
I got my new bank. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just so it's like I would have so much more respect for all these rappers that are like, no, I deny all school functions, activities like that for like high school and under, because that's just my music is just not. It doesn't represent that. I cuss every other line. I do this. If they were just honest with it, it's like then the allegations of maybe they're trying to corrupt the generation is wrong. If I'll be so like, all right, there are some things I'll be so 100%. There are some things that are for adults, and there's some things that's for kids. I'm not gonna be like ban hip hop, ban all this stuff, you cussing and stuff, but you understand like this is an adult space. I make sure that my albums have the seal on it. I'm making sure all this other stuff. And I go the extra mile and I make a clean version too. Just in case a kid comes find it, at least there's a 50% chance that they find the clean version of the dirty version.